Hello ninjas, this is Peter Parnegg with your weekly ninja action tip. You know, we say repeatedly that this is a pretty simple business comprised of two parts, doing the business and generating the business. If you look at the Ninja 9, that is really the complete package for generating the business. Add consistent auto flow, and that is the recipe. Remember, if you follow the recipe, the cookies will turn out. The doing the business part is really could be distilled to the buyer and seller processes. But today I want to add another layer to that. We have read and studied Mastery by Stuart Emery for decades. It's on the back cover, the outside back cover of your installation manual. And the third sentence in that beautiful piece is, for most people, it begins with technical excellence in a chosen field and a commitment to that excellence. That's today's topics. In all but a few states, we get a real estate license with as little as 45 classroom hours prior to taking an exam. The highest is 180 hours. And we really don't learn much about the details of technical excellence. We learn how to pass the real estate exam so we can actually get the license. We have also often commented that we are the conductor, orchestrating the entire transaction, and we're really putting together all the parts of the orchestra. We also, of all the participants in a real estate transaction, from title to inspectors to lawyers, mortgage officers, closers, we are the single highest paid professional of the whole bunch. So today's tips are specifics that we can do to increase our technical excellence. Let's start with our documents: purchase agreements, listing agreements, buyer's agency agreements, and all of the appropriate addendums. How many of us really know those documents? We're all sort of familiar with them, but how many of us could quote the paragraph on what happens if somebody backs out of the transaction after the due diligence period? We are familiar with, but could we teach them? Here's action item number 1. Print a blank of each of the above documents and every day read and study one paragraph. See if there is anything you couldn't explain or aren't sure you understand. If so, go get an education from your manager, from the appropriate professional. Here are a few more examples. Get a closing statement and make sure that you can explain every single line item if the closer wasn't there, for example. Here's a test. Can you explain what an aggregate adjustment is? Can you explain how property taxes are paid and prorated? Could you calculate the prepaid interest as charged on the closing statement? These are all items that we should be fluent in. Now, how about deeds and title insurance? Here's another one. Can you explain the difference between a general warranty deed, a special warranty deed, a quitclaim deed? Now, each state might be different, but they all have essentially similar deeds. Can you explain the difference between a deed of trust and a mortgage, for example? Could you explain why the lender is the mortgagee, not the mortgagor? So why are these important? Are we overstepping our areas of expertise? I don't think so. We aren't giving advice in areas outside of our expertise. We are just stating facts. These are the building blocks of technical expertise in our chosen field. When you learn details at this level, you're more competent, which makes you more confident, and it makes you, frankly, a better realtor. So here's to our ninja commitment to technical excellence in our chosen field and our path on personal and to personal mastery. Thank you very much.